What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a brand new opening for Horn Rhino 380S. This is also known by its original name, Rhino Horn from Takara. Pretty interesting release. Generally speaking, this is considered a pretty bad bay. I was kind of back and forth whether or not I wanted to make a video on it, but I decided in the end, why not? The blade itself, I've actually seen some recent combo videos where this was performing decently, so I thought it'd be interesting just to do the opening. We'll take a look at the box here, and then we'll start, taking a look at all the parts and things. So, starting off on the front, we have a nice picture there of a Horn Rhino or Rhino Horn. We also have the blade here, kind of exposed on one side. Hasbro's kind of done an interesting thing here with their packaging, so I kind of like that. We also, again, see like a part breakdown here, so nothing crazy. But looking at the back here as well, we have the blade. This is also a defensive type, right spin. We have a 380 ratchet, which is okay. I mean, 80 is not a great height, but it is three-sided, so not terrible. And then we have spike, which is generally considered a bad bit. It's pretty well known at this point that like all your spike bits and things aren't great, so we'll open it up anyway. Let's take a look at it. So I've mentioned it before that I like how Hasbro kind of gives you the option to either pull the Let It Rip tab or open it from the side. I like to open these from the side just to kind of preserve the box for collecting purposes, but we'll take one last look at that. I do think it's a neat design, even if it's not all that competitive. It's kind of just a cool blade. We have the manual here. I'm not going to open this up, but it's just got some basic information for assembly and whatnot. So pretty basic stuff there. And then we have, we have the ratchet and the bit here as well. I do like the color choices on this. I think they look, or the ratchet colors are pretty sweet. And then we also have the blade here as well. So we'll open this up and we'll take a look. All right, guys, so I've got the blade here. Very small, very dense, I would say. That was kind of the approach with Rhino Horn or Horn Rhino, was just to kind of have a small, defensive, dense bay. Again, not super competitive. I do like the design, however. I think the Rhino artwork is pretty cool. I do like the blade shape, even though it's kind of, again, not all that competitive. It is kind of a unique look, so I do kind of like what they were going for here, even if it didn't really pan out as far as, a strong defensive bay. In a few days, we also have Beyond Crest being released, so I'm hoping that's a better defensive option for competitive. We'll definitely see where that goes, though. But looking at the ratchet here, we have 380. Again, kind of tall. I do like this three-sided. I also really like the purple that they used here, as well as like this clear white plastic. I just think they look really nice together, and it kind of gives like old school Game Boy vibes. So like 90s and early 2000s like tech vibes. Pretty cool look, actually. There are some uses for 380, even though it's not the best bit. It's not the worst either. So I like that they included that. And then looking at our bit here, we do have spike. Again, not a very good bit. Bays that use spike tend to be very, they tend to topple over and they don't have great defensive ability. Again, not a great bit, but the color choices here are kind of cool. I do like sort of this neon, yellow, almost a green. It's kind of like somewhere in between, actually, but I do think the color choices are cool, even though it's not a very competitive bit. But we'll do a quick assembly here as well, so nothing crazy going on. However, this ratchet is kind of, there we go. It's giving me a little trouble there. And then we have the bit as well. So there it is, Horn Rhino, Rhino Horn, fully assembled. Again, not going to be a lot of competitive potential in this. So if you are looking to get your first X-Bay, I'd probably hold off on this one. I got it just to simply have in the collection, have the parts accessible. But yeah, again, not really a competitive option at the moment. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, stay tuned for more. We have plenty of X content, MFB, and Plastic Gen content on the way, so if you guys enjoyed that, definitely stay tuned for those videos. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.